You go now, fellas. Here we go. There's just a photo on the wall from Hawaii, actually. Some of the places I've been. And the photo there, that flash doesn't do it any justice, does it? Anyway, that was that one from before. Here we go. Got another beer here. I'm going to put them over because the camera's on that side of the phone. So what we've got here, and it's hard to see, funny, the weirdest can colour. Chainbreaker, Blasta Brewing, IPA American, not an American IPA, 5.9, so we're talking something half decent. Oh, they're chains. It's a Chainbreaker. Alright, 1.7 standard drinks, let's give it a crack. Whoa, bubbly one. Ooh. Made a bit of a mess of this one. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright. You never know what you're going to get. If it's an Australian beer, you don't expect it to do that. I don't know where it's from. Blasta, I think I've done one of theirs before. Brewed in Burswood, Western Australia. Burswood is like the casino name. Or maybe that's just where it is, the Perth Casino. I remember going there when I worked there. It was actually a good little trip to the casino. I went with Dave Stacey. He was running PFC. Well, not running it, but he was one of the foremans running the jobs, and we were doing 3 international airport, duty-free shops, and Thomas Cook down Hay Street, the main street of Perth, and a couple of other little jobs, easy walking down at Fremantle. So I spent a month over there. It was a great time, actually, during the America's Cup. And went to the casino one night, the 2 of us, and I didn't play much, but I just had a crack on the roulette. I won $500, and I said, time to go. Only there for a couple of hours, and it turned out really good. Alright, we'll give this a crack. WA, beautiful place, WA, I love it. Wow, that's sure to have a huge IBU rating. Very hoppy. Quite delicious, quite unusual. Don't know what hops they use, but it's come up a treat. The Chainbreaker. And look at the Chainbreaker's head. Looks like a horse, or no, not a horse. What is it? A Pegasus or something? Very full flavour. So got crusty, malty, hoppy, deliciousy. I've been watching a few people doing tastings, and they go right into it and they take their time, and I don't really give a toss. I'm just telling you what it tastes like straight up, without waffling on with these fancy names of how good it is, and it's just what it is. And I think my taste buds are pretty good. I sort of know a good beer. The last 2 I would never buy again, ever again. But you never know what you're going to luck onto, and this is one of them. This is pretty good, pretty deluxe sort of beer. High IBU count, I reckon up around 50, 45, 50. Well balanced, 5.9%, right up there. A little bit stronger would have been nicer, but that's enough for an IPA. That'll travel well to India on the boats. Beautiful. I think I told you when I was younger, I saw Indian Pale Ale, and I go, I'm not drinking Indian beer. Little did I know. Indian Pale Ale was made to travel from England to India on the boats. If it wasn't strong, like 6.5%, a porter, they'd go off. The long journey, the heat too, coming into India is pretty bloody hot. So, and from England they go around, they have to go through some pretty hot spots to get to India. So that's what it is. It's not from India, but I don't mind some of the Indian beers too, they're pretty good. Well, that's pretty good. So, that's about it. I'm getting sick of doing beer videos. I think I've told all my bloody travel stories that I can tell on YouTube. And I'm not getting heaps of hits, and I don't advertise, so I think they're not with me because they're not making any money. Plus, I'm pretty outspoken on a lot of things, like climate change. Alright, if you stop breeding and you stop polluting, stop calling yourself a developing nation and building power plants every second week, we might be able to keep the earth for a little bit longer, but that's just so contradictory. The whole world's upside down. They're shouting it's going to never snow again in Australia, and America's going to be hot and the Maldives will be underwater, and the Maldives are still there, and America's getting colder. Polar bears are all going to die. They're proliferating. The seals are jumping off the mountain, or they're falling off. They're all dying because climate change, but there's just so bloody many of them, there's no room on the beach, so they climb the hill and they fall off and die. They used to do it 30 years ago, so it's really a lot of hoo-ha about bullshit. One volcano pumps out more carbon than all the humans on Earth in probably 24 hours than what we pump out in 40 years. Yeah, they want to into your skull, you fucking climate change wankers. There's been climate change forever. Go and have a look at the graph going from Ice Age to Ice Age. We're at a nice warm bit at the moment. Enjoy it. Anyway, high to civilization until the next Ice Age or the next catastrophe. Alright, well, what I reckon, we might get another pole shift. That'll soon stuff everyone up. Antarctica might come warm and have the ferns come back again like it used to have ferns there, and Siberia might get warm again like they have mammoths there eating bloody tropical grass or subtropical. So just check it out, fellas. Don't get sucked in by all the bullshit media, because a lot of them are following some bullshit agenda and I'm just sick of it. The truth. Just the truth. Don't let... What's the old bloody saying? Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. Well, mainstream media is full of stories. There's no friggin' truth in half the things they say, and the other half's just complete, absolute maniac bullshit lies. Anyway, there's a nice beer, so after this one I don't have to worry about anything else. I'll be comfortable. Alright guys, I don't give a toss. I think I'll do 3,000 videos and just stop doing videos. I might start a new channel. Cheers.